Saudi Arabia is gearing up for the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments as our competitors are beginning to earn their spots. And I look like an idiot because it is not going to be AJ Styles. I was wrong. And we are also at King and Queen of the Ring going to get Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul. And people are pissed again, leading us to say, what do we do with Cody Rhodes and this title reign? This is the Spandex Stand-Ups.
How you feel about your boy getting a shot? Champ versus champ.
You only get one shot or two shots. Do not miss your chances to blow.
I mean, kudos to them. I
Logan
thought they were
Paul.
going to pull this trigger at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get... But it makes sense now. It's very clear that SummerSlam, that storyline is kind of already set. You know, potentially... The Rock, Roman Reigns, and whatever they want to do with Cody Rhodes. Sounds like SummerSlam will be an opportunity to set that up. And Logan Paul doesn't need to be in those plans.
That's fair.
Especially in his hometown or home state of Ohio.
Yeah, you don't want to set him up to lose in his hometown. You know, we saw what that did to Bayley losing in San Jose. That really set her character back a little bit.
Logan
as a
Paul
baby
needs...
face.
Exactly. Logan Paul needs to go into SummerSlam with his own story, not being collateral damage in someone else's.
Which, stay tuned. Our main topic tonight is booking Cody Rhodes going forward in hopes that they don't make him stale and predictable and have all these great opponents go by the wayside because we know they're just not going to win. So we'll dive deep into. I got all of the top competitors on SmackDown. We'll go through what we think, who could be opponents, who could be, how they could actually book this without him becoming John Cena sucks.
Well, I have a theory about what they're doing with Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
Where with Roman Reigns, we all knew he's not going to lose.
Right.
Like it got to a point where, LA Knight, he ain't losing.
Yeah.
Jey Uso,
Yeah.
he ain't losing.
Right.
Kevin Owens, he ain't losing.
Right.
So we all knew that, but they kept the story engaging.
Yeah.
I think when we look back on Roman matches, we're not going to look back and say, God, that was a great match.
Really?
I think we're going to say the storytelling and the setup, the context, the presentation, and the match were all great. Okay. I think we're going to look at the whole thing and say it was great. I think what they're doing with Cody Rhodes right now is they say, listen, if we have to wait on the meaty story, let's just define Cody Rhodes' title reign as great match after great match after great match after great match after great. And we all knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But instead of his matches being defined by, someone's going to cheat and he's going to win, we're going to define it as banger match.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Cody won. Banger match. Cody won.
Yeah. You know how movies are going to end, you still watch them, because they give you a great storyline.
And he's already off to a pretty good start with his matches. When you think about Carmelo Hayes, when you think about this match that he just had,
and him and Logan
Backlash,
are going to tear it down in Saudi Arabia.
Him and Logan are going to absolutely
to be honest with you,
tear it down.
Outside of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament being absolutely fantastic.
And the trophy.
Oh, yeah. Dude, those crowns are gorgeous.
Like, thank God it's not some plastic look.
No.
Yeah. Thank you, WWE.
I wonder if he put Saudi. I wonder if Saudi got
really making this. Like, I'm watching this now being like, I would want that.
It just now hit me like Saudi actually has royalty. How do
That's
they
why
feel
they're
about
doing it.
Okay, all right.
And this is a creative
I didn't know if
way.
they'd be upset. But like, there's no king and queens here.
No, no. And if you look back at the Saudi shows, WWE is always doing something creative and unique to make it relevant to like the biggest ever, the showdown, which is what Saudi wants. Royalty, king.
Well, I love when the reports came out when they first got the deal with WWE. They're like, we want Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan. And they're like, what?
Right.
So I just love that, man. Well, we got so much to talk about. Let's get into some news up top. It's funny you mentioned Cody Rhodes and Rock and Roman and all that good stuff at SummerSlam because rumors came out today. Penciled in, obviously we had to know, but penciled in the main event for WrestleMania 41 is Cody and Rock.
I think
very penciled in.
I think we have to pencil that in unless we're looking at The Rock, who's coming in like Vince McMahon, he who should not be named.
Yeah.
But like the authority figure that wrestles well into his 70s. Maybe that's what we're.
Vince was jacked.
I don't know.
on the juice.
I mean, when you think about it, like if that's. And if you look at the way that they wrestle now, maybe there's a bit more longevity. So maybe The Rock is out here like, I want a 5-year goodbye plan or 4-year plan. Whatever. If that's the plan, okay.
Yeah.
But Vegas,
Yeah.
Rock, Cody Rhodes.
Well, they said
I think
he might not be the champ. It might. They said this would be a way for them to introduce the People's Championship.
Regardless, Vegas,
No.
you would be. I think WWE would miss an amazing opportunity if they don't do Rock versus Roman
Fair.
at WrestleMania in Vegas. I think it would be the ultimate missed opportunity.
Yeah. And plus, what a way, if Cody is champ still by then, what a way to build another star. Cody got his year-long run. He finished the story. Pass it to somebody else.
Absolutely. Cody needs to, we need to normalize dropping the title.
Yes. We don't need 1,200 day reign, 1,200 long
Like we
days.
need to normalize like you trading the title back and forth with rematches.
Yes.
And then like you have it for a month, you lose it. You have it for a month. Like, let's bring that
That's
back.
how John Cena got 16 of them things.
Exactly. So no,
I remember that summer that him, Alberto Del Rio, and CM Punk just kept.
Yeah.
And The Miz was in there every now and then.
I mean, it would be an incredible move for. So is this match for the Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul? Is it title for title?
I don't know yet. They were very gray area for it. They did say champ versus champ, but I think it's I think it's bragging rights. They didn't say anything.
It has to be just bragging rights.
I don't think they said anything about a championship because I mean, what's Cody Rhodes going to do with the U.S. title? We don't need that repeat of Seth Rollins,
right?
Where he's defending both champions for no reason. Okay, we don't need that.
No,
you have a secondary title for like if he wins it and puts it up for a tournament, cool. Mm-hmm. We love tournaments. I'm loving this King of the Ring tournament, man. I love that. I was worried about Monday Night Raw, and we'll get into it in just a second. But I was worried Monday Night Raw was off to a slow start because Priest and McIntyre did drag a little bit. But then they focused on the in-ring action the rest of the 3 hours, and I was here for it. Mm-hmm. We got an Eric Rowan sighting at the Performance Center, so hopefully he's getting closer and closer to debuting what all those QR codes have been glitching and gleaming all over our TV screens for.
Bring him back.
How you feel about this, man? Ricky Starks says his current AEW hiatus is not on him. They doesn't have anything for him. You think he could? Do you think he fits in today's WWE if he were to jump ship? Because I remember it wasn't too long ago he was getting comparisons to the Great One. The Rock.
I think you would have to go NXT route. And I don't think you jump to the main roster immediately.
You don't I'm just saying.
Even though he's Ricky Starks.
If it lines up with the MJF, have them the New Age Outsiders.
Something like that. If they come in together, that's...
Kevin Nash.
They come in together, that's main roster. I mean, that's...
Turn Cody Rhodes heel as the Hulk Hogan, New Age NWO. What?
That would be amazing. No, I think Ricky Starks would do great. I'm not surprised AEW doesn't have anything for him. It sounds like they're just...
That would be... I know Cody Rhodes makes sense because of his ties with MJF and Ricky Starks, but how funny would it be if that's the John Cena heel turn and those are his two guys, MJF and Ricky Starks?
That'd be great.
Never happened. I'm hyped about this. A&E's biographies turning on Eddie Guerrero drops May 26th. I can't wait. I'm going to watch that as soon as it's available.
Yeah, love Eddie.
I can't wait to find out more about that dude.
Eddie's great. And again, if you on YouTube, you can go and check out the they have a great playlist WWE made of the Eddie Kurt Angle storyline and the
And I
whole
missed that.
build-up.
I was on my hiatus during that time, so I would
check
love to
that
go
out.
back and watch
So
that.
good.
Premium live events probably headed back to Sundays with the partnership with UFC. They want to make a whole weekend out of it. They do a fight night, press conference, SmackDown Friday, UFC Saturday, WWE Sunday.
Listen, it makes sense, and I kind of liked.
I liked it when it was on Sundays.
Yeah,
Because we usually have shows on Saturdays. Then good old Peacock doesn't let you start it from the beginning anymore, so you got to jump right on in there.
Yeah, nowadays it doesn't even matter as long as you do it on the weekends. Everyone's just streaming it whenever.
I just want to watch it on Sundays, man. Nice little Sunday night palate cleanser before the work week.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Like we got Mondays, or whatever. SmackDown likely to start on USA earlier than expected. Supposed to start in October. But rumblings are with college football starting, Fox was going to move them to FS1 anyway. USA was like, "Come on over."
The disrespect.
So
Dude,
they're talking about, and I'm hyped about this. September 9th through 13th. If this goes through, they'll have Monday Night Raw on the 9th, NXT on Tuesday, first USA SmackDown on Friday. They're going to make a whole week of it. WWE week on USA.
That's great. Let's do it.
Yeah.
No, that's great. And then Raw moves to Netflix
In
January.
So October, November, and December, they got
SmackDown stays on USA.
and NXT goes to CW.
And NXT is CW. And then the premium live events, I believe, will stay on Peacock.
For the time being, we're here and they're staying on Peacock.
I mean,
But, what is
spread us out, WWE. Spread us out. Spread us thin, baby.
They're treating us like the NFL right now. They're
just-
saying you gotta to watch every NFL game, you gotta spend like $900 on like streaming services.
Yeah, now they're saying Christmas NFL
On Netflix.
Netflix, yeah. Unbelievable.
Jeez, man. Just give us cable back.
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville showed up to heckle Sami Zayn's comedy show. Wore a
Love
wig,
that.
glasses, disguise, the whole shebang.
So funny. Love it.
Love they're still married to that storyline.
Yeah, that's so great. Yeah, and then he went online, started roasting him, talking about his hairy back. So funny. Good stuff.
Last but not least, we love him here on the Spandex Stand-Ups. Jinder Mahal expected to be in high demand now that he is not WWE-bound contract.
Dude, modern day Maharaja, dude, world champ.
They said we're going to see this dude everywhere. They said Matt Cardona-like appearances
you
for
think
this
so?
dude.
Yeah, he's huge. He's a massive heel. Dude, Jinder, he still looks good, dude. When I was at WrestleMania, I saw him going into the press conference, and I was just like, "What up, Jinder?" That's what I said to him.
What has held him back? Just not having anything for him?
Not having anything for him,
that just sucks,
probably just like
I thought him and Indashir was going to.
and a one-dimensional character. Like, just let him be a wrestler. He doesn't have to be.
I hate whenever they lean hard on that anti-America stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just let him be. Like, why can't he just be?
But he still had a great, promo with The Rock. That was incredible.
Yeah, I still love the Punjabi prison match with him and Orton.
That was good.
It was awkward because they didn't know how to climb on the thing, but once they got into it, it was cool.
Yeah, can you imagine being told you're doing a Punjabi prison? I'd be like,
I'm sure Orton was like, what?
Orton's like, whatever.
Main event results time. Our favorite, Natalya.
Dude, did she get the dub?
She got the dub.
Dude, give Natalya the dub.
Beat Alba Fire.
Duh. Shout out to Natalya. Get the dub.
And on the other side, it was a ladies' week. Kiana James, newly called up. Kiana James defeats Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile taking some L's this week. She lost in NXT. She lost on Raw. She lost on main event.
Man, it'd be like that sometimes, Ivy
It'd be like that. Ask Natalya.
Yeah. Go bounce back.
All right, let's get into our NXT recap because it's keeping up with the main roster. NXT storylines are killing it right now.
Hot.
Had some awesome qualifying matches. The NXT was like, you got the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments that are producing great matches. We want that too.
Yeah.
So they got the qualifying matches for the ladies' North American ladder match. Going to be 6 of them. So they had 6 matches, 12 superstars from the combine. I like they did a combine, ranked the top 12, 1 verse 12, 2 verse 11, and so on and so forth. So we had some great matches out of that. Lash Legend got the win and furthered her storyline with Trick and Metaphor. Noam Dar got attacked. Obviously, all eyes were on Trick Williams. Lash Legend stuck up for him and said he didn't do that. So I love what they're building off of that. Tony D'Angelo and the family wins the Heritage Cup.
Love Tony D'Angelo.
And then to end it all, we get the news that Wesley, Josh Briggs, and Ivar are going to battle it out for a shot at Oba Femi's North American Championship. But then at the end of the night, Gallus came back and knocked them all out.
Dude, shout out to Ivar. Still coming out with the Viking Raiders, but looking like...
Gavin DeGraw.
Yeah, I mean, just what an absolute legend is Ivar.
Yeah. I mean, dude can go in the ring.
And I mean, he's just got his no makeup. I mean, imagine just being told you're
Briggs
a Viking.
mentioned that. He's like, it's good to see you without the Viking stuff.
I mean, dude, yeah.
Which they're giving Josh Briggs like a Sons of Anarchy gimmick. So I don't know what's going on right now. All right, let's get into Raw. Well, let's do SmackDown first. Since it was further away, we'll do SmackDown.
Let's do SmackDown.
We get a good Cody and Logan up top.
Dude, great promo at the top.
Both held. I mean, obviously, we know Cody's going to hold his own. Logan is very good on the mic.
And a great surprise as to, great surprise. I don't think anyone was expecting Logan Paul.
And it was a good announcement. Like, don't just give me the posters and stuff. Sometimes find out in the ring.
Yeah, exactly. I'm curious what makes Logan Paul the number one contender and not like Gunter.
Yeah, they did not do a good job of explaining that one.
It's like you got a lot of people without belts.
It's almost like they focused on the King of the Ring and the Queen of the Ring tournaments, and then they're like, "Oh,
yeah,
we need more time. We need more matches."
I think we know why this match is happening. I think Logan Paul, superstar.
Is this a tester to see how they do well together? You know how sometimes they'll put two guys together on a house show, see how they do, see if they're going to be in a program together. So I'm wondering if this is setting up a further program later on down the road.
I think this is directly. I think there's a lot of things at play here. I think.
They're the two biggest superstars, like they're the two outside and inside the company
that are available.
Saudi probably wanted that.
That are available right now.
Yes, like active roster.
Yes. And so, in WWE is probably just trying to get Saudi to agree on a main event that isn't going to cost them an arm and a leg and not going to
mess
bring
up their plans for the future.
Not bring someone out of retirement,
And also just not destroy what they probably got planned to line up. Because now, after this, they got to shift focus and give us a fantastic card for SummerSlam.
Yeah, but I do think this is going to set up Logan Paul. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know what this match does for Cody, really. Other than give him a banger match,
which we just talked about,
and probably the win.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever happens here, I think it's to there's no way Logan Paul comes out of this looking any weaker, even if he loses.
Right. They got to do a good job of not making Cody look weak.
They just have to make it good. Exactly. And but yeah, I'm just curious. I think this is going to set up whatever happens with Logan Paul, which then should make us think. Well, what do we think WWE has in store for Logan Paul in Cleveland?
Yeah.
What could they be planning? Yeah. What would be fun? I think what could be fun is John Cena, Logan Paul, U.S. title. John Cena wins.
John Cena wins.
But I think John Cena could interfere.
Yeah.
But I don't know that John Cena would beat him.
Is he the interfering type?
I don't know that he would beat... Is he the interfering type? Would he beat him in Cleveland? I don't know. But I do think you have to... What are they going to do with Logan Paul in Cleveland?
What if what if the end of this in Saudi and no one looks bad here, we get the family debuting? Like what I thought might have happened at Backlash actually happens at Saudi, where we get Uncle Howdy and company just beating the crap out of two guys who clearly probably don't need to take a L. Either one of these guys.
Well, then who do they engage with?
Both.
No, but in the lead up to SummerSlam.
Yeah, I don't
because know. Again, it's like Logan Paul needs an interesting angle going into SummerSlam.
Yes.
His,
and a challenger who can who we can see take the title off of him.
Yes. But I don't know that he loses in Ohio.
Yeah.
I think he keeps it going.
I want to see. We're leaning more into the factions. I want to see him go ahead and straight up get Austin Theory and Grayson Waller as his goons.
Yeah.
Stop teasing it. Just give it.
Just give it to us. Yeah.
Nia Jax. Well, the rest of the show we get 3 Queen of the Ring matches, 3 King of the Ring matches, which I'm glad they did 3, and then the other ones at house shows because they didn't just try to cram 8 matches and not let them build and not let them have an adequate time. So we got 3 and 3. So Nia Jax beats Naomi in the Queen of the Ring. It was a great match. Like,
Yeah,
all
great
of these
match.
were great
Yeah,
matches.
totally.
All were given great time. Carmelo Hayes beats Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Great match. Baron
Yep.
Corbin looks fantastic in the ring.
Yeah, still very...
That has to be said. Baron Corbin, no matter how you think of him as a character, that dude went to NXT, put some more moves in the bag, and he is killing it.
Yeah. Still very annoying, but yes, shout out to Baron Corbin.
But he's doing a good job. You hate his
Doing a
guts,
great
and you
job.
want that's what they want.
Exactly.
Jade Cargill beats Piper Niven in the Queen of the Ring tournament. But
Yeah.
Piper got some offense in. I appreciate that. And Jade picked her up. That was dope.
Yeah.
Did her finisher move. That's why they put those two. Like, we want to see you do the finisher on
Yeah.
Piper. And then now she gets to do it. Is she doing Nia Jax next?
Yeah, who's she got next? Yeah.
Jade, Nia. Yes.
That's going to be awesome.
Yes. Bianca beats Candice. Is this how we get the cracks in the Queen of the Ring tournament?
Right.
Jade and Bianca?
That'd be a quick...
Yeah.
That'd be a little quick.
What if they have a match and they both are okay after it, but you see whoever loses, that
It's
starts
just a
building a
banger.
crack. This is just setting that little pebble at the top of the mountain to let it snowball. Like, this is the pebble, is that match where we
like
get a
it.
great match.
I like it. The match we want, but not like for the stakes we want it for.
Right. Well, funny thing on Raw is people were worried we were going to get a match, and we didn't, so we'll get into that in just a second. Tomatonga beats Dawkins. Dawkins looked fantastic
Dawkins
as
did
well.
look good, yeah.
I thought they were going to go, when they said Lashley was out, I thought, well, Montez gets his shot. They went Dawkins, and I like that. The nice swerve. Like, no.
Dawkins.
The other member.
Yeah, Dawkins has been holding it down.
He's gotten, and they love when bigger guys get in better shape. Mm-hmm. He did that. He
Yep.
got rid of the basketball shorts. He actually wears Spandex now.
There it is.
So, and then Orton beats your boy as the main event. What a great match, though.
It was a great match.
It could have
but
gone either way.
What are we doing with AJ Styles?
Yeah.
You bring him back, he's
Lone Wolf AJ.
and then you just keep
Bury him into the
burying this man.
Yeah. I don't know.
And honestly, let's zoom out. Who's winning this match, Randy Orton or AJ Styles in pro wrestling?
Yeah. I think they had to give it to AJ because Orton's been losing too. At least I think their reasoning was AJ at least was in the title picture.
Their
or something.
reasoning is Orton's our baby
Yeah.
baby boy.
Homegrown talent.
He's our homegrown talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would disagree with that, and it upsets me.
Nice. I agree. I'm an AJ guy, and I like him more now than I ever have, but I've never been an Orton guy.
Yeah, I mean, Orton.
I mean, he's that dude, and he's necessary, but he's always been Macho Man.
I definitely like him
seen
more
as Hogan.
recently, but yeah, for a while there, he was just kind of annoying. Like when he was the legend killer and just going
And
around.
see, I wasn't watching then, so like I don't feel. I feel like I came in. I hate I missed Evolution. I hate I missed all that. But I went back and watched. Obviously the great matches, and when he dumped him, like Triple
Yeah,
H was like,
God,
no.
so good.
So I think.
That's so good.
I think he's had a great story arc. It's just I feel like there's definitely, and this is with every wrestler, and this is with the times with what WWE used to be. He just was so stagnant that I lost interest, and I never got it back.
Yeah.
So, but I wish I did. I need to go back and watch more of the Legend Killer stuff. I did. I feel like that was a pretty good.
I mean, you got to watch Backlash. Him and Mick Foley. That match.
I
is
have seen
incredible.
that match. That is a fantastic
yeah,
match.
so good.
All right, over on the Raw side, like Drew McIntyre, Priest kicked it open. They said some good things. It could have been 5 minutes shorter.
Yeah, but I'm glad they said what they said. They said what everyone's been feeling, especially about Damian Priest.
Yeah.
So, hey, listen,
Paper
I
champ.
love that. Say it.
Be real.
Make Damian Priest confront.
Let this be the real reality.
Let Damian, like, that made me love Damian Priest.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you.
I'm loving the distance he's putting in himself in the Judgment Day, and he's like, I'm the champ. Y'all are holding me back. I'm going to do my thing.
I mean, the way Drew was like, you don't deserve the title.
And Priest is like, you could still be champ, but you
love
messed
it.
up.
Yeah, and it was just again, just great long-term, long-form storytelling.
Because Drew wants CM Punk settled. He's like, if Priest is still champ.
Can't wait for that
built
match.
Yeah. I want Drew to be the one that takes it off of him.
Yeah.
I want Drew to be the next champ.
Oh, absolutely.
And have
It has to
not a 1,200-day run, but
Has to
3
happen.
month, 4 month.
I mean, I think you could give Drew Money in the Bank. Cash in on Damian.
I want CM Punk to be in that match too.
That'd be great.
so he can get hurt and be out for another 4 months.
Yeah. Don't put. No, we need CM. We need CM Punk in a just
Sustained storyline where he can be in the ring
in a no contact match. You have to beat
no
your
ladder
opponent
matches
without
for this dude
touching them.
anymore. Io Sky beats Baszler in the Queen of the Ring match. Good match.
Good match. Interesting.
Just didn't feel like Baszler had a chance.
No.
Like, this was one of the only ones where I was like, there's no way. Mm-mm. Carlito and Judgment Day had an interesting exchange backstage that set some things up in motion for later on. And Priest was like, you got to go. Mm-hmm. So I love it.
Yeah.
I love they got cool Carlito back. Because he didn't get to talk when he was with the LWO.
No.
Now we get, that's his thing.
Yeah.
You want to hate his guts. You want to punch him in the face, and then he spits an apple in your face.
He spits in the face of people who do not want to be cool.
I'm glad they didn't immediately go right back to that.
Yeah.
Let him build back up.
Yeah.
But this whole JD McDonough fit, I don't want to. Okay. Gable just beating down the Academy, man.
Yeah.
Calling her Taylor not so swift.
Love it. Let him hear it.
Yeah.
Let him have it. Beat him down.
Gunther beats Kofi in the King of the Ring. I'm so glad Gunther didn't do his normal chest chops, because I don't need poor Kofi's chest to cave in any more than it already is.
And I mean, come on. We already saw this match. It was a good match when we saw it. And seeing it again, I thought Kofi was going to have him, but gosh, Gunther's
You think they just didn't want that size difference with Ray and Gunther? Because that would have been a fresh matchup at least.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just keeping Ray on such a low pitch count these days.
So.
Yeah.
You don't want to kill the guy.
Lyra, Valkyria, Becky, and Liv have a backstage segment. Yeah, that was pretty good. I like Lyra's like, you can tell her yourself. Mm-hmm. That was great.
Love Liv right now.
This character's fantastic.
Give her the belt.
Yeah. Bronson Reed beats up Portazawa. Gable just berates him. I'm like, what did you think was going to happen, bro?
Seriously.
Then we have a fun little backstage segment where Kaiser calls out Sheamus.
Yeah.
I didn't know I wanted to see that match, but I want to see that match.
I want to see that match.
It's going to be great. Mm-hmm. You think Sheamus is venturing? I mean, I know he's kind of been that way, but you think Sheamus is the putting talent over stage of his career now?
Yes.
Lyra beats Stark in the Queen of the Ring match. And then we get some more Liv and Becky back and forth, you know? So, oh, no, that was back when Becky beat Dakota Kai. My bad. So much action in this Raw. I'm messing up my timing here.
It was a big night.
Sami Zayn beats Otis.
Yeah, got to.
I liked the beaten down character he showed at the end of that, though. Mm-hmm. Like, where Gable's like, get in the back. And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, like that's, don't just split them up. You know,
right.
Let's have some depth.
Build it out. Yeah, it's a toxic
relationship. I think Tozawa and Maxine give up, and Otis is like, but this is my guy.
Yeah.
You think they bring Tucky back?
You think he sticks it out to the long run?
Then they bring Tucker back to get it, to talk some Citizen Otis.
Tucky! Oh, man. Yeah.
I don't even think that dude's been wrestling on the indies. Jey Uso beats Ilya for the King of the Ring, and a lot of people are excited because they did not want Ilya Gunther 3 to happen in the King of the Ring tournament. Unless it was the finals, and it wasn't going to be the finals.
Yeah. No, I agree. I just didn't like the ending of the match.
Yeah.
But the crowd seemed to be into it. Maybe they'd love Jey Uso, but to me,
this Yeet thing is
like
to the moon and back.
It's like, how do you go from getting destroyed in that match, and then
when you weren't even in the tournament to begin with,
all of a sudden you get all this energy, and you're.
So you think Drew was supposed to get this run?
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, it just felt. I didn't like the ending of the match. I mean, I liked the call overall.
Yeah.
But that match ended. But again, it ended with a big pop, so people loved it.
Becky beats Dakota Kai. Chaos ensues.
Mm-hmm.
And to kick the end of the night off, to end it, Judgment Day, #1 contenders for the tag titles.
Yeah.
With Carlito's help.
Yeah.
Which, why did he do the code breaker on the table where it was his back?
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense.
No.
He took the brunt of it.
Right.
I guess it made him stiffer, so his knees were stiffer. Someone pointed that out today, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that was stupid."
So you think we see a scenario where Judgment Day has all the belts again?
I hope not.
Yeah,
I'm loving Awesome Truth. I don't want them to go
Right.
anywhere. He's like, I know I want a lot of changes in belts, but I don't want it to be Awesome Truth.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into our updated brackets with King and Queen of the Ring. In the King side, the Queen of the Ring side, we got Io Sky and Lyra Valkyria in the finals of the Raw side. And it comes down to Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton in one match, and Jade and Nia Jax in the other. Winner faces winner of Raw. Great six ladies still in that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Me
I'm
too.
okay with any of them winning.
Same.
Except for Lyra. I don't know why I can't get on board with her, man. I just don't know why. Even with the Becky stuff.
Yeah.
To me, she's just they put her in the Becky factory and just shot her out with bird feathers.
Right.
I don't know why I'm hating on this lady so much. I love a lot of the women on the roster right now. I think they're doing a lot of great things. I just can't get on board with
There's something missing.
There is.
There's just something that's
The
not
charisma's
there.
just a little low.
Yeah.
Updated King of the Ring in the Raw side, finals Gunther and Jey Uso. And then we get SmackDown this week, LA Knight versus Toma Tonga and Carmelo Hayes versus Randy Orton. Winner faces off.
Oh, so we're going to get LA Knight, Randy Orton.
Why? Didn't we get that? Or was it it was LA Knight and AJ? Mm-hmm. But wasn't Orton in that?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, we'll get LA Knight, Randy Orton.
That's why we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about
who.
because we're getting the same guys on SmackDown. You just had a draft, and we're still getting some combination of AJ, LA, and Orton. As like and I get it, they're the top guys on SmackDown. Makes sense. But here are some more names. So let's get into fantasy booking of Cody Rhodes going forward.
Yeah.
You know, he's got Logan Paul coming up. I just don't want him to get stale, and I don't want it to get to where we know the ending of every match.
Yeah.
So he's already faced off against AJ Styles. We mentioned LA Knight. We mentioned Randy Orton. We mentioned Logan Paul. Here are the other top contenders on SmackDown. We got Kevin Owens. Mm-hmm. We got Santos Escobar. We got Austin Theory. Andrade.
Yeah.
The Bloodline. Any members of them? I know they're going to probably stay away from the title picture for a little bit, but we got them. Bobby Lashley. Carmelo Hayes, which Cody already had a little run-in with him, so that was good. Shinsuke, which they got to do some damage control on that one. And I put this guy in here just as a wild card because I loved his title run in NXT, and I think he could go back to that Blackheart character, Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
I think him and Cody could put on some great matches, and I don't know how long Ciampa's got left in the tank because he's also working with that fused neck, and they don't last forever with that. So
Right.
I would love to see Ciampa, and especially if we're in the early phase where we know Cody's gonna win, and we just want good matches. Give us Ciampa.
Yeah.
Give us Santos. Give us Andrade. Well, I don't ruin Andrade. Andrade, I want him to be an actual legit threat.
Right.
But how would you like to see Cody going far? First of all, you're the booker. You're the producer of the match. You get to go. No one's told you the finish. You get to come up with it on your own. What are you doing in that Cody Logan Paul match?
I get to decide.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think Logan tries to cheat and ends up...
Oh, brass knucks.
Yeah, but ends up somehow injuring himself.
Okay.
Backfiring.
Yeah.
Cody wins.
Okay. But after a great match.
But after a great match. Yeah. I mean, after just an unbelievable match. But
yeah.
that's how I booked the finish. I think beyond that, with Cody, it's I think, everyone keeps saying that they're waiting for The Rock and Roman to return, but I think he can lose and win back the title before they come back.
Really, I think you're right. I think he can have two distinct, different runs almost before that has to happen.
Mm-hmm. Make another champion in that time. Give it to Kevin Owens for a month.
Well, they're risking losing all this momentum with LA Knight.
Yeah.
Because he's already died down a little bit.
Right.
He used to get those reactions that Jay's getting with Yeet. Now all that's yeeting. You know, LA, he's still getting the but it's not as loud as it used to be.
Nope.
They missed opportunity on that one.
Yeah.
So they could turn him heel. I'd be okay with the LA Knight heel run.
I think he has to be heel
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Now that you turn...
You've missed the babyface momentum.
Yeah. And again, he wouldn't have been a good champ. His matches aren't good.
Some people said he's next in line to take on Logan Paul.
I don't think his
US
matches are that
championship.
great. And I don't think...
You think Logan... I can't believe I'm saying this right now out loud. You think Logan could carry him? That hurt to say.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they could carry each other. I don't think LA could lead Logan in the ring.
Okay.
Like, I think Logan is so new, but still has a
needs a
high
Cody,
IQ that he needs to work with really good people.
That's why I think Cody's going to get an absolute
whereas I think
fantastic match out of it.
LA, because he is well versed in how he does it, but he doesn't really do it at a high level.
Yeah.
I don't see him in Logan
does
having
he need
a lot
to
of
be
chemistry.
with like Bobby Lashley
Yes.
and Karrion Crosses
Yes.
and those guys? Okay.
Yeah.
Which we didn't mention. Karrion and Kofi had a little interaction. I like that.
Yeah,
Like,
that was good.
you know, what is that for? I don't know, but I'm here for it.
Yeah. But I'm okay with them just like having Cody Rhodes put on really great matches with people. Like, give us Cody versus Andrade.
Yeah, I want to see that for
Like,
sure.
I don't care if we have an idea that Cody's going to win, as long as we're like
I want Escobar too.
seeing an incredible match. Escobar, exactly. So,
And I mean, I know he's beaten down, and there's no reason to trust him whatsoever. But I still think Cody and Shinsuke is a great matchup.
yeah.
too. Like, why can't Shinsuke go on a little run, like a ruthless run, and
Right.
beat some small, beat the Tozawas and the who are the jobbers on SmackDown? Oh, Cedric Alexander. Yeah, beat the Cedric. Are they ever going to do anything with him and
No.
Adonis?
No. But I think, we're talking about how to book this, and, you mentioned this WrestleMania 41 prediction. I think they're going to do...
I think they also have to say that now to plant the seeds for people to be like, what's up?
I think The Rock wrestles a one-on-one match at the Royal Rumble.
To see what if he gets hurt in that match?
I mean,
that's the risk you
that's
always
the
gotta
risk you take.
Yeah. I just worry about these guys that are prone to
Injury.
tearing a tricep and a bicep. And
Yeah. No, you're right.
yeah. You get one big match.
But I don't know. I'm not going to lie. Like, Cody Rhodes versus The Rock at WrestleMania doesn't excite me the way
I was
Rock
hoping they
versus
were going
Reigns
to do it at
excite me.
SummerSlam, to be honest with you. Like, it's still fresh.
I knew they wouldn't
People
do it
still,
at SummerSlam.
I know. Rock's doing
I think
some
Rock
movie or
returns.
something, you know?
I could
Okay.
see Rock returning and interfering in the match.
But just like a, hey, I'm still here.
I mean, what a huge moment would it be for, gosh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. If anyone were to attack him out of that list, like set up, he's raising his hand, Saudi Arabia, King of the Ring tournament's going off, the pay-per-view's going off, someone just bashes him in the back of the head. Who would you like that to be?
Andrade.
Ooh, okay.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, wearing the mask.
Yeah.
He just takes it off real
Yeah.
quick.
And he's like, I'm your.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
And he's just calling a shot. Love that.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense. But we don't need him to make sense right
But
now.
that's the thing, is when you're setting up a new feud, it doesn't have to make sense.
Right.
As long as you tell us the why, as
Right.
long as Andrade gets on the mic that next Friday and tells us the why,
Right.
I'm cool with it.
Totally. I mean, and that would just be
And Triple H and his crew seem to be,
all
they
about the
value the
matches.
why.
They value the
So-
why and they value the match.
Yes. Oh, man.
I
Just,
mean, we're now getting good matches.
I
Great matches.
feel like it was thrown together last minute because they did have to get some matches on the live shows and everything. But man, this King and Queen of the Ring tournaments have not disappointed
No, it's great.
whatsoever.
It's
Fresh
great.
matches, fresh matchups that we didn't even know we needed to see. Every match has been great. Please bring this back annually. Don't do it at Saudi Arabia every time.
Right. But annually, bring it back.
And then they get a title shot.
Yeah,
You
and
win
a
King of
great
the Ring, you
trophy
get a
and a
big
great
king for
title.
the-
And
yeah.
it's just legitimacy. It's your king.
I love, under the right circumstances, I like when they make that their persona.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the king. Like, they didn't kill us with Xavier Woods. He got to bask in his glory for a little bit, and then it went away. So I like that.
I think
King Booker showed us the blueprint on how to do this.
I think Gunter ends up winning King of the Ring.
I think so too.
Because
now that AJ's lost,
I think he goes from the ring.
I was really hoping you were right and we were getting Gunter AJ final because I definitely wanted to see that. Do you think we're getting an LA Knight Gunter? We think or Orton Gunter?
I think Orton Gunter.
Watch him throw a curveball and we get a Jey Uso.
I know.
LA Knight.
No, but I think
Jay Tomatonga.
I think the Ring General goes gets turned into the King of the Ring.
That just popped in my head though.
The Ring General.
That just popped in my head that they could use that to push this bloodline storyline. Jay and Tomatonga.
Yeah.
So Friday's going to be a big on who goes forward. LA Tomatonga. Mm-hmm. That's going to be a big tell on what they plan to do this tournament.
I think they keep the bloodline separate out of the tournament.
I hope so. But I'm just saying, that flash in my head, and I'm still a little scarred from the Vince years. Because Vince definitely would do that.
Totally.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah,
little
same.
PTSD kicked in there. I was like, oh no.
Oh, of course they're going to do that.
I saw the light at the end of the tunnel going off for a second. I apologize. Yeah. Okay. Who wins Queen? I think, if Gunther wins it, they might want a SmackDown. So you think Jade?
Jade would be great. Great way to get her in. Give her something big.
Bianca's a little jealous. Because we did say, I want Bianca to turn heel out of this.
Yeah. Could be great. Could be great.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people anticipated when Jade went against Bianca that it would be Bianca as champion, Jade going for the title. But what if Jade gets in and wins the title like quick, Bianca gets jealous, boom, and Jade's a star. Put the belt on her.
What? Who looks like that?
Just do it now.
Every time she comes out in her entrance, I have to be like, goodness gracious.
Right. It's incredible.
Just the sheer, anyone that can get their body fat down that low. Mm-hmm. I know what it takes to do that. Yeah. No, thank you. Obviously, clearly, no, thank you. No. But long term, who would you love? You're still booking this. Who does Cody drop the title to?
Ooh, great question. Who does Cody drop the title to long term?
Yeah. Or even if you like it to be short term. Who could he trade it with a little bit?
I think
KO?
I think KO could be great.
I would love that.
And it would really help KO.
So much.
He's one of the guys that needs it.
He got destroyed in France.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That street fight was fantastic, but KO was wobbling at the end and it
broke his
legit.
Collarbone or something.
It did look bad. But he also is great at selling that.
Yeah,
so
but
it did look
It looked
bad.
like he couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we haven't seen him, have we? Have we seen him on TV?
No, it did look like Orton was like, are you all right, man?
Yeah, we haven't seen him on TV, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, I think he's a little messed up.
Oh, man, that sucks. But no, I would like that. I'd be okay with LA Knight. I know you said you're not a big fan of his matches, but
no.
I think for the persona, at least give him a little run.
I can't do it. You would bury Cody if you let him lose. If you let him lose the belt to LA Knight.
That's what I'm saying is I don't know who has their credentials to take the belt off of him unless it's Randy.
Right, which he don't need it.
He doesn't.
And he doesn't need it.
Think Cena could take it?
Right. Oh my God.
I want Flair to come back.
Yeah.
Yell at him like he's the manager of that place in Florida.
A pizza restaurant. I spent $10,000 here.
I love he still talks in wrestling lingo. I put you over.
I put this place over.
Oh, what a lunatic, man.
I love it.
All right, any parting thoughts?
Parting thoughts. God bless wrestling.
Yes.
So good.
We need you so much
I'm excited for King and Queen of the Ring. I am excited for this Cody Rhodes Logan Paul match. We should all be excited.
Yes.
Because anytime Logan Paul's involved, it's more eyes on the product.
Put that away. I put that anger away a long time ago. He's great for the product.
It's more eyes on the product.
He can go in the ring. And to be honest with you, that interview on the Pat McAfee show, I became more of a Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan, but I'll hate him less.
I like what he's doing in wrestling.
He kept looking at Pat being like, go talk to the fans.
Yeah.
And Logan's like, I'm a heel, man.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
So that was great.
Yeah. So no, I'm excited about it. It's going to be a great PLE.
Yes.
What about you? Parting thoughts?
Loving the tournament. Can't wait to see these matches. Gonna tune in right there on Friday, watch them. Monday night's gonna be great. That Jay Uso, if any, like no matter what, Jay versus Gunther, fantastic match. Mm-hmm. Poor Jay's chest is gonna be lit up. That tattoo's gonna be black and red.
He don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I don't think so. I just hope they don't do the bloodline thing. But anyway, King and Queen of the Ring has been absolutely fantastic. I'm excited about this PLE. Still feel weird about them going to Saudi Arabia, but I know that's an old contract.
For the kids.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
Not the crappy adults that live there.
For the kids.
But I'm excited. I hope WWE watches this and listens to the ideas we had for Cody Rhodes' title run. We got good ideas.
Yeah, we're available.
But I am intrigued. Great match. I'm pulling for a great match. Pulling for a great title run. No matter what. Just hope it's not 4 years long.
Right. Right.
But anyway, check out Evan Berke.
Boom,
online.
boom. Evan
Check out
Berke.
his Twice Removed album on YouTube. Check out Drew Harrison, based on a Drew story, anywhere you get your albums. And check out Project Nerd. And we'll be back next week.